Sagittarius, hi, and welcome to Infinity Tarot and Oracle. Thank you for being here with me right now. Here where I am, it's about 4 a.m. on Saturday. And I gotta tell you, the energy has been so amazingly magical for me since like the beginning of Friday the 13th that I had to continue and do a reading for you guys. And as my channel is fairly new, I haven't done, I just finished my last sign that I was trying to get all the signs, at least one reading. And I usually have these cards and I shuffle them to see who pops out, who gets their reading first. And Taurus was last, so I just did them. And I'm like, it's 4 a.m., but I'm doing Sagittarius. I'm going to do a reading for them because you guys were, of all the videos that I put out my first round, you were the most viewed. So thank you, Sagittarius. I really appreciate it. So you guys are getting the first reading of my second batch. I didn't even shuffle the cards. And the magical part about it was I walked over to my desk where I was a little bit of a mess, I'll admit it. My cards were kind of askew. And when I went over to look for your card to put it out here, it was the only one facing up in this pile of stuff. So I was like, okay, wow, yes. I don't care if it's 4 a.m. I don't care if I might be getting a little sleepy. I am getting the Saggies they're reading because obviously you're meant to be part of this magic tonight. This is going to be a love reading, whether you're single or in a relationship, on a twin flame journey, it doesn't matter. My readings lately, my love readings, have had messages popping up for every walk of life as far as the love life goes. And I really like doing the love readings, so it's probably going to be my main focal point on the channel. I really enjoy it. And so what my intentions are tonight is I'm going to start with 2 animal spirit cards, one of which I do not have the guidebook for, but I'll go with intuitive messages. And then we're going to be using my animal totem tarot deck, where I'm going to try to go with the combination of traditional tarot meanings as well as intuitively guided messages for you that come through to me, because those I always have to pass on because they've been really accurate. Okay, so that's kind of the game plan. And I mean, just the most magical stuff has been happening for me today that I'm like, this is just unbelievable. I have to do some readings. I have to ride this wave of good energy and a magic. So that is like what I'm doing. And so let's see here. So this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone. It's going to be timeless. So no matter whenever this is brought into your experience is when you are meant to see it and hear the messages. Okay. So don't worry about when it's recorded or anything like that. It is mid-December, so happy birthday to any of the Sagittarius out there as well, who have their birthdays anytime, of course, during the Sagittarius season. If I could talk, universe, that would be nice. Happy birthday, okay, no matter when you're celebrating it, from the beginning to the end of the Sagittarius season. My mom is a Sagittarius. Her birthday is the 16th. So, yeah. I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance that I may be a clear channel for answers for the Sagittarius guided to watch this love reading today. I ask that my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Sagittarius guided here to view this come together to deliver through me clear and concise messages that are most important for the Sagittarius viewing this to hear about their love life now. Whatever they need to know now, may it be revealed to them. I call upon any universal beings of love and light who would like to partake in delivering some of this knowledge to the Sagittarius here through me. You are welcome, and we appreciate your guidance. I declare this space free and clear of negative entities and energies. You are not welcome here at this time. Only energies of love and light are welcome here at this time. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to start with an animal spirit card out of this deck. And then we'll go from there. So universe, what can you tell our Sagittarius watching, please, about their love life? What messages do you have for them? Through me, please. What do they need to know now about their love life? What do they need to know now? Show us what Sagittarius viewing needs to know now. What do they need to hear the most? Ooh, that was a good chunk. Nightingale's been coming up a lot for me. Oh my gosh, okay. So you got the bee, you got a lot. Oh my gosh. You know, I almost feel like I just need to keep all these, but it's like I don't want to have to put you through reading from the book on all of them. So I'm going to tell you, like, the bee is like, okay, let's just check it out. I'm going to go to the book and I'll try to just give you a briefing. Obviously, there's some transformation happening here. And you've got 3 air signs popping up. Let's check out this black egg, because that is a cool one for sure. Check it out first. The universe is like, you're just going to have to read all these messages to these people tonight. Okay, so black egg is speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures. The truth inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? What is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet assessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. And this represents the 5th chakra. Let's see here, root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat. Okay, so the throat chakra probably explains why my voice has been crackly since before I started your reading. You know, but I feel like this could be a message of some codependency, you know, doing what others want you to do, saying what you want them to hear instead of what is true for you. And as I was just flipping to go to the next ones, butterfly came out next. So, you know, this is obviously transformation, and it does say undergoing great change and transformation. So your love life might be undergoing some transformation, Sagittarius. If you're single, maybe that part of you is going to be undergoing some transformation, and that maybe somebody's going to be coming in soon, and you're emerging and beautiful and ready for that. You've healed. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, see? Or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a raccoon. Like a raccoon. Oh, God. Like a cocoon. Oh, my God. Like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or a prayer. Done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. So add some routine in, something to ground you, you know. When the butterfly is in balance, it's cheerful and graceful. When it's out of balance, it's fragile and it's frustrated. You know, a daily routine can bring butterfly energy into balance. So I feel like some shifting, a little bit of like, obviously there's a little bit of unbalance going on in your life, but I think that's, you know, trying to, the universe is telling you to ground yourself, and it's going to balance out. The bee, earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative detail to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work, and then they gripe and then they sting. Like this was talking about gossiping and complaining and being tired, and you're kind of going through a transition. And, you know, so this bee, when in balance, is content, it's active, it's vibrant. When it's out of balance, it's overworked and annoyed, and it might sting, right? You could say something to hurt somebody when you're not yourself because you're overly tired and you're wearing yourself out and not taking care of yourself. Bring the bee into balance. It says mini vacation. Like I was just saying, you might need something to ground yourself, and that could be just the thing. Let's see here. Let's do the Nightingale. My other readings have literally been one of these animal cards and one of my other animal cards. So I hope I don't bore you with reading all of them, but I feel like you were just meant to hear all of this because that's what flew out for you guys. The Nightingale represents fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. We've had a couple mentions of communication and artistry, singing, The song of the Nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. And with all these air signs here, there's a big, maybe you guys have a little bit of a heart chakra blockage. So, this card indicates the need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Make sure you're speaking right, like the egg, your authentic truth. You're not being hurtful. You're being honest. You're not lying. You're not gossiping. You're speaking honestly, which is what this card is saying too. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Okay. You might be holding something inside in the love life. You might have been going along with a partner to keep them happy, and it might be bringing you down. It's making you aggravated, making you ready to sting. You might be snapping at them because you're feeling overworked. You're feeling unappreciated. You're going through a lot. There's some transition happening here. So be gentle with yourself. Ground yourself. Step out when you need to give it time out. Make sure you're not speaking quickly and overreacting, Don't say, I find that anytime I say something or do something out of anger, I regret it every time. So remember that. And so anyways, when this Nightingale is in balance, it sings, it speaks freely and with kindness. What was I just saying? When it's out of balance, it's shy, it has a lump in its throat, and what'll bring it into balance? Music. So get on some happy music that makes you feel good. Sing along to it. I don't care if you can't sing. And if you can, get out there and sing. If you're a performer, do it. That's what's going to lift your vibration because that's what you're here to do. And when you follow your passion and do things that you're passionate about and are good at, it raises your vibration and the people around you. You cannot go wrong. So you've got a lot of stuff that's saying, you might just need to push through this bit of transition with some grace. Do things to lift your vibration and keep you grounded. Wear green. Look at the color green. Meditate on green. Focus on green. It can help open the heart chakra for you and those around you, okay? It really can. And I think it would be interesting to see who comes out in this animal spirit deck. And I don't have a book on this one, so you don't have to wait for me to read it out or anything. I can't believe this. This card is facing up, and it's the Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Could it be more appropriate for what I just said? I swear to you, the magic today has been amazing. And that's a 12, which in numerology is a 3, which is, creativity. It's a sign of creativity. It's a number of creativity, which is screaming. You guys might need to get in and dig into your creative talents and whatever you like to do that raises your passion, because that'll help with your love life tremendously, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single. When you're doing what you love, you put out passionate vibes. When you put out passionate vibes, you help your partner raising their vibration. You call in a partner that you don't have yet with a higher vibration. And I don't think I need to even pull anything else because, you guys were obviously meant to see this Canary Spirit in this reading. You've got all kinds of, everything here is air. Bird, bee, butterfly. Eggs, which birds lay. Butterflies lay. I think bees lay them too, right? I don't know the bee world that much. But, yeah. Clearly you guys, have something going on with your heart chakra. It might be your heart chakra's opening. Maybe you're at the tail end of this healing transitional period about to emerge. Your heart chakra's opening and the universe is like, hey, do these things that we're instructing you to do in this reading, and it's going to pop it open the rest of the way. In comes love, in comes kindness, in comes joy, radiating it back out at the world. You know, as it's coming in, you're giving it back. Amazing, Sagittarius. I don't feel that's ready to come out yet. That was the moon. So if it comes back out, we'll know. But I don't feel like I was ready for that yet. I'm going to shuffle some more. Yeah, you know, this has been an amazing journey for me. It's been a very difficult time for me for the last 2 years. I'm so grateful to have found the tarot world on YouTube that a friend introduced me to, because since I did, it's been my consistent companion in life. I suffer from PTSD, anxiety, OCD, suicidal tendencies, suicidal thoughts I have to battle profusely. And my darkest days, I swear to you, the energy of the people that come to these readings, the energy of the people doing the readings has been like a comforting, warm blanket of hope. And on my darkest days, when I've decided I'm just going to get on here and do a reading, I lose myself because it's my passion. And I forget my troubles and my vibration raises, and it has changed my life. So I had to tell you that because I want to thank you for being part of my journey and being here. And also, you know, if you're going through a difficult time when you're transitioning in this butterfly energy, transition can be so very painful. I know all too well. Doing things that you love will raise your vibration and help you to push through this period faster and heal quicker, and if anything, just keep you occupied while you wait to heal. See, we have 3 of Swords coming out here. There's loss. This elephant is mourning the loss of something here. We all know that 3 of Swords can be, you know, heartbreak and divorce, loss, depression, stuff like that. So, you know, there's some stuff going on that's painful for you, isn't there, Sagittarius? There's been a lot of painful transition. Sometimes you've acted out of anger, thrown yourself out of balance and out of whack by speaking quickly with a harsh tongue, and it has maybe come back to bite you. You've been going through some loss here. But these energies are here to say, hey, follow these instructions, and this too shall pass, Sagittarius. I promise you. I feel like a heavy energy all of a sudden, so some of you might really have been going through it as of lately, really, really suffering. And I'm telling you, you know, you're going to be okay. Get the stuff that makes you happy, even if you don't want to do it. I find like I do polymer clay sculpting, I write. I'm a very creative person. I have a number 3 life path. Very creative. I always have like 10 projects going at once. I make orgonite. These things have saved my life, quite literally, quite literally. I think if I didn't have all of these outlets and all the energy of these people that are into this stuff around me through the last 2 years, I wouldn't exist anymore. So definitely whatever you do that brings passion to your heart, please do that. Go out and touch a tree. You need to get grounded. You need to be balanced too as well. A lot of air going on here, so you don't want to be too much up in the air. You want to also have an equal balance to the earth as well. I don't always read reversals, and it just depends on what I feel guided to do. But this is the Knight of Swords coming out. Reversed. It's interesting because, you know, the Knight of Swords can be like a fast energy, a fast moving energy, a fast talking person. And I remember one of the cards I read to you said about speaking clear and concisely. So you could have some sort of need to slow it down a little bit. There was a need for you to take a break, take a breather. You got to heal your heart. You've been through something. And I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. Look at this, Sagittarius. 9 of Cups with the butterfly at the top. At the top of the stack of cups, at the top of the stack of the gold cups, 9 of Cups, you know, is like wishes fulfilled. This is like the wish fulfilled card. This is like your wish is coming true. So make a wish, Sagittarius. Okay, this is your season. This is the time for your wish to come true. That was at the bottom of the deck. I'm curious to see if it comes out again. What else, please, for Sagittarius? What else? What else, please? Okay, so we've got the World, completion of a cycle here, Sagittarius. Something is definitely ending. You're being pushed out into this butterfly energy. Something's ending and something new is about to start for you. The Devil. So this can be like, you know, toxicity, codependency, right? We talked about that in the Black Egg too. Feeling restricted, Black Egg, right? Not speaking your mind. You have something you want to say. These like birds are like, okay, let it out. You got some heartache, let it out. Write until nothing's left in you. Journal, even if you're not a good writer. Look up something called morning pages. I'm guided to tell you that because that can help a lot. There's some sadness and heaviness going on in this reading, but I'm here to tell you it's coming to an end, okay? And that's probably the end of toxicity right there. That's what I feel that goes with. The Devil energy with the World. It's the end of toxicity in your life. You know, you're being asked to transcend this and turn into the beautiful butterfly that's meant to have all this happiness and joy in their life. Sing like a bird, you know, be happy like a bird. Let go of pain and heartache that you have been through. You're about to heal. It's about to come to an end. So I feel like some of you are going to have a new love coming in that's going to really help heal some pieces of your heart and soul that need a little more love and care. We can always love ourselves, but it's also nice to have somebody else offering us love as well. It helps the healing process, you know. Friends love you, family loves you. Those kind of things are very good for your soul in times of transition and change. My friends and family have also saved my life throughout all this. Thank God for the outlets and friends and family. I don't know where I would have been. If you go and watch the video of my story that I put up on here, you will kind of get a bit of what my history has been lately. This can be like greed, the Four of Pentacles. It can represent greed, a desire for long-term security, right? You're like kind of, look at the squirrel, like hoarding. Squirrels aren't worried about other squirrels. They're not like, do you have enough nuts for winter? Do you want some of these? No, they're like, gimme, 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 mine. This might be indicating that you're holding on too tight to your things. It's just material possessions, and they come and go in life, but you know, you'll be taken care of. The universe is here saying, hey, this tough time is coming to an end. You don't gotta hoard and hold on tight to something, because that's just going to create more energy of resistance in your life, and you don't want that. What else, please? I don't use any particular spread either. I've heard a few other readers say it too. I just don't feel like I do a very good job with it that way. It feels forced. I like freestyle. I like to freestyle it. Go until I'm guided to stop and talk about what I swear to you, like the last Taurus got these. The last several readings I did have gotten the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. It's interesting. This is like equal reciprocity, give and take, Six of Pentacles. This can represent like maybe a need to volunteer or charity, or maybe you might want to do some giving. The energy here of like you're hoarding and you're holding on. It's time to maybe give, because when you give, the universe brings back to you. Give love, you receive love. Give money, you get money back. I swear it happens to me every time. When I'm broke and I spend money on, like, say, my son comes over and I buy dinner that I didn't really have the money to buy it with, I'll get a $5 order and it'll be half replaced by the end of the night. I mean, the universe has a way of saying, hey, when you're giving, we're going to give you so you have more to give. But I feel like, you know, especially if you're in a relationship where you haven't spoken your mind and you're biting your tongue, find a way to speak with kindness, say what you feel in a calm and gentle way, and be mindful and be present in the moment, and that can help heal a lot of issues in a relationship. And if you're just, you know, waiting for somebody to come in, I can feel it. You got somebody coming that's gonna ease your heartbreak. They're going to ease your soul. It's going to feel like you've known them forever. It's going to be like home, Sagittarius. I feel like that needed to be said. And your healing process will be like, is completing. The world is here. This is, you know, you're completing a healing process. You've been suffering, and that can't last forever. It cannot rain all of the time. What else, please? What else for Sagittarius, please? What else? A lot of Pentacle energy in your reading tonight. 10. 10 of, I'm getting so tired. 10 of Pentacles. This can be like, you know, inheritance, money. Maybe some of you, I'm so sorry if some of you, I feel like I get the feeling somebody might have lost a loved one and you're suffering over that. And I'm very sorry if that's the case. And I feel like birds are a big message from the person. If you're the person watching that has lost somebody, that has transitioned back to non-physical, I feel like they're sending birds, and you might want to look up nightingales and read the spiritual meaning. I feel like some of you are meant to hear that. Some of you might have an inheritance coming. That could be a good thing. Maybe somebody, you have something coming from like a long-lost relative you didn't even know existed or something. But this can also be like building a legacy. You might be busy working right now, like the squirrel. You might be working on something that is going to build a family legacy and some money for your kids and grandkids to come, even if they're not born yet. You know, you might be working on something. Maybe you're a singer and you're about to go big. Maybe you're writing something that's about to change the existence of people around you because they're going to really enjoy your music. It's going to bring you this financial abundance. It's going to create a legacy for many generations down. I feel like that is at play here too. That's a pretty good one to get there. You know, the 10 of Pentacles, a lot of like financial stuff going on. Maybe you guys have some financial issues weighing heavy on you if you're in a current relationship, and you know, that can really put a damper on things. I've been there and know that, but it's like I learned over the years as I got older that when you relax about it, things work themselves out. I swear they really do. They really, really, really do somehow. Anything else, please? Let me give our Sagittarius before I let them go. I feel like some of you, Nightingale in particular, if you've lost a relative or somebody, anyone, if you lost anyone that you love back to non-physical and you're feeling sad, Nightingale, they're sending you messages via this bird in particular. And so we have the Queen of Cups, a nurturing person, healing, supportive person. You might be this supportive person. You might need to find somebody who's nurturing and healing. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you have somebody coming in that's going to come in and pick up the pieces of your broken heart and help to heal your soul, soothe your soul. We can love ourselves, which is really good, but it's nice to have somebody come in and love us sometimes. It's nice to have somebody put their arms around us. Our physical nature is to, as humans, to touch and be touched. And when we're lonely, that can really be even like an animal, you know, your pet. You can snuggle and comfort each other, you know, they'll comfort you. When I first left my abusive relationship 2 years ago, after 27 years, I was a mess. I didn't think I was going to live. I'm serious. I was like, I'd be on the floor in a ball. And I remember one of my first nights, my first like month in the new apartment by myself, and my first time living alone ever. And I was bawling, and I had one Chihuahua at the time, and he saved my life, literally. He came over to me one night when I was on the floor, sobbing my eyes out, thinking I was not going to be okay. I could never possibly recover. And he walked over to me, and he put his forehead right up against my heart. Literally, he laid his head down, forehead first, on my chest, directly over my heart, and held it there. It was one of the most amazing moments of my life. I'll never forget it. I was like, oh my God, thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. He knew. He was like, I'm coming here. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you. You need something. And the universe will send you what you need to get through this transitional period, Sagittarius, whatever it is. I feel like it's been rough for the people who are watching this. And the universe is sending you something nurturing. And in the meantime, while you wait, be sure you're nurturing yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your mind as long as it's out of kindness and truthfulness. Sing your song. Get it out. Open your heart chakra. nurture yourself, because when you put that energy out, that is what will come back to you tenfold as well. It opens up a space for the universe to send you more healing and nurturing, because you're already being that for yourself. And I know how hard that can be. It can be. But there's an overall feeling of like, I feel like whoever lost somebody, whoever is really suffering over losing someone to the transition back to non-physical, they want you to know that they are around you, like wrapping their arms around you, comforting you. They want you to know that the signs you've been seeing are definitely from them. Some of you have been seeing things that you think might be like almost miraculous, like, oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that. And they want you to know that that is them trying to show you comfort, that they're okay, that you don't need to worry, that you don't need to have regret or pain or of any kind. They're there for you, and you know they're always going to be. The energy of our loved ones and ancestors is with us. We are all connected. So Sagittarius, I feel like that's where I should leave it. There, I feel like that's what I'm meant to leave it for you guys. I'm sending you love and healing energy. If I can offer you any support, please feel free to message me, comment, or email. I'll be happy to try and help, because I have been through it, and I might be able to offer some guidance to help you finish out your last bit of healing, or get through the healing process. If you liked this reading, please click like. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If this resonated, please comment and let me know. And if I can help in any way, please let me know. If you wanted to do a personal reading based on just your specific energy, I'm doing 1-question readings right now for $4.44. And they're done by video, and they usually end up being 10 to 20 minutes of me giving guidance on your 1 question. So, people have been really liking them. So I'm happy. I've been getting really good feedback. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you know and understand that a wave of comfort and peace is on its way in for you, okay? Just do the right things, stay grounded, stay centered, love yourself, offer love to others, sing your song, write your poem, get out your feelings, and the world is here. This is ending, okay? So the painful cycle is coming to an end. So Sagittarius, thank you for being here with me tonight. I really appreciate your presence and your energy and everything. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I get so excited every time I see a new subscriber. I have 42 now, and I'm like, I can't wait to get to 50, and then it'll be 100, and it's like, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. That way also click the bell so you know when new readings are coming out. And thank you for being my most viewed video of all of my signs that I put out on the first round of readings. You guys are amazing, Sagittarius. I just send so much love out to you, wishing you the best birthday season, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and all the blessings of a Happy New Year that you so deserve. Thank you, Sagittarius. Bye.